Get it out of the way. Give it 90 seconds. Let it go by.
Yeah, the reason, I'd like to double dip into that.
Okay.
I think this is another place where I think all of you can provide a lot of value to the people that are watching. I believe that one of the great things about time and getting older is you become more wise to the way it really works. Now, you all know this. I'm about to say something, and you still got friends in their 70s, 80s, and 90s that are not doing this well. Right. Some people go to the ground with their shortcomings. Yes. They didn't learn the lessons. But I believe someone who seeks perfection doesn't realize that is it's funny that it's a proxy for an insecurity.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's a fancy word for being insecure.
Yes.
Right? And then I wonder to whom and for what. Right? Because I believe most people will say with myself, but it's actually not as true as they think. I believe that most of us are insecure, and most of us, everyone in this room and everyone who's watching, do a lot more things day to day, live their lives based on other people's opinions.
Oh, sure.
Right? That may be their parents, that might be their spouse, that might be their children, that might be society. And all these kids, they're growing up with new things that you didn't. They now have the judgment of strangers at scale on social media.
Yeah.
But a lot of people criticize the Z generation, saying they're all lazy and they're not going anywhere. And I so disagree with that.
Same.
My grandchildren are so active. And look at this room.
Yeah. Not only
the perfect Z generation.
Yep.
What more can you ask?
And they're all very good looking. I don't know. Did you guys do that on purpose?
Yes. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, you demanded it.
Absolutely did.
Yeah. Look, and again, I say this a lot, and again, it's so exciting to have all of you. All of you grew up with people when you were in your teenage years and your 20s and 30s, and you knew plenty of people who were lazy too. As if an entire generation of people is one thing or another.
Right.
There's always go-getters in the boomers, in X, and millennials, and there's always people that are lazy. There are people who are accountable in every generation, and there are people who blame in every generation.
Right.
And so I agree with you. I think it's a very lazy narrative, in the same way that I think it's a lazy narrative for Gen Z kids to blame boomers for the way the world is, as if boomers didn't have grandparents that made this. And I'll tell you what this is all about. The world is very good at dividing us. Mm-hmm. Right? Gender, race, income level, country, religion. And as if the people, and the world is people, as if people haven't spent enough time trying to decide why we're not the same. Mm-hmm. Now we've decided to add another thing to not allow us to like each other. Generational. Like as if gender and race and religion and country and income level was not enough to separate. We've now decided, let's also hate each other based on what generation we're born in. Right. It's really this boomer Gen Z thing is a complete reflection of a very sad moment we're in, which is we've really got to reset to loving thy neighbor, to putting civility on a pedestal, to start respecting our elders. Like, we need some old school shit to get out of this.
I think the success that this program has had is that we have turned aging on its ear. We don't ever get fooled into being old.
Of course. Old is such a silly concept. Yeah. I know 32-year-olds that are old. They sit at home all day and are just waiting to die.
Yep.
And I know people that are doing contemporary podcasts. I'm going to guess you're not 32. You're a little older. Right?
35. 35, 36.
39, actually.
These generalizations drive me batshit crazy.
Yeah. But I'm always saying, you have to grow older, but you don't have to act older.
100%.
100%.
Well, it doesn't help. Growing older is really great, because if you don't, you're dead.
That's exactly.
That's when you
well said.
What doesn't help is today's media.
Yeah, that's right.
The bad people, they get news.
Yeah.
Someone of the same generation did something good, but you don't hear about it.
Again, this is where I really value y'all. Y'all, you're 60, 70, 80, 90, have to tell more stories on the internet. For example, when Walter Cronkite was delivering the news to y'all, he was in the public service business.
Right.
And then the news became privatized. I love business.
Yeah.
But business, like anything else, has